will say that in tough times, a company's honesty and integrity leads the way. It leads the way. It absolutely leads the way.
We have elements of success that we have identified what particular traits, qualities are important to be successful at IPM. And there are only two that are absolute, which means you have them or you're not here. And those are honesty and integrity.
I had one candidate, we were talking about honesty, and he said, I'm pretty honest. I said, you're pretty honest? When are you not honest? Then you're either honest all the time, or what you're implying is sometimes you find reason to not be honest.
You mentioned I started here really young, so I remember maybe I was 23, 24 years old, and I'm responsible for preparing our tax deposits, right? So I missed the tax deposit. I messed it up. I wasn't nervous about going into Joe's office and saying I made a major mistake. And went in there, said, Joe, this is what happened, and she was very calm about it. And she said, okay, what are we going to do to make sure this doesn't happen in the future?
And you can almost see the weight lifted from their shoulders that they're not going to be overly judged for an error. They're not going to be cast aside because they're human. And in fact, honesty is so important to us, and stepping up with errors when they do happen, that if anything, it almost probably feels more like it's been rewarded than punished.
About 5 years ago, we have some different agreements with our clients saying that we're not going to hire your employees and then you won't hire our employees. And we had one organization that unfortunately wanted to hire one of our employees. And so our CEO, Rich Panico, called this organization's CEO and said, well, Mr. CEO, we have an agreement in place that you're not going to be hiring our employees.
It turned out that the employee unfortunately really wanted to go, and the client really wanted her. So Rich said, well, we have this penalty for taking our employees. And the CEO of the company said, well, I'm willing to pay that.
When we finally came to a number that I thought was appropriate, I told him that I didn't want the money in the company. And then there was just silence. I said, well, what do you mean? I said, well, I don't want the money in the company. It's dirty money. That's not how we ever planned on making money in our company. He said, well, what am I supposed to do then? I said, well, I have the answer for that. And I said, we've already asked each of our offices to provide recommendations on charitable organizations.
We said, let's donate all this money to charity and we'll be done with it. So we didn't benefit financially from it because it wasn't the right thing to do.
I can tell you that our people, they were thrilled, they applauded it, because we put our money where our mouth was on that, in that particular case.
Every year for the last 5 years, we've set both a revenue record as well as a bottom line profit record. So I feel that doing business the right way, honesty, integrity, being ethical, our clients realize that we're honest, and our repeat business is over 90%. So our clients continue to come back to us because of not only our performance, but they know we're going to be honest, and that is driving top and bottom line growth.